Hey everyone, Rob from Southgate Media Group here. Before we get started with this podcast, we have a quick message. If this is your first time checking out the show, we love that you found us and we really hope you enjoy it. What we have to say is for the subscribers. If you enjoy our shows, would you please donate to help keep these going? We don't want to have to put traditional ads on these shows, but this does cost money. So we really do rely heavily on donations. To make a donation to the show, please go to our website, www.southgatemediagroup.com. Go to the page for the show, and in the upper right-hand corner is a donate button. It takes you right to PayPal, and you can donate whatever amount you want. Thanks a lot for listening, everybody. And now, on with the show. Welcome to Live at the Blue Box. We are doing some live podcasts here tonight. It's This Week in Geek.
Yeah.
I don't know the date again. What are we at? It's
28th.
28th.
March 28th, 2015. I get the dates wrong every week. So here we are, This Week in Geek. And for those of you that didn't know you were here for podcasts, hi, we're doing live podcasts here. But feel free to talk and do whatever you do here, knit, video games, whatever, eat. It makes a great first date. You guys on a first date? Yes, I knew it. I spotted it.
For real? Awesome.
Do you want to be on a podcast?
Would you like to record this first date?
You know what? We do like audience participation. We like people shouting stuff out, too. So, you know what? You can impress her by knowing a lot about... Look how I attracted Martha. I knew all this stuff about Marvel and, you know... In other words, act like you don't know what we're talking about. She's going to fall in love. Bam. All right. So are we ready?
Sure.
Yes.
All right. So I got news. What? No, we got to introduce ourselves.
Okay.
What? Oh, yes, we do have something special here. We have a first date, and we have a birthday. It's the 90th birthday. No, it's...
That is
You
terrible.
look great for age.
You mean 35th.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's my mom's birthday weekend. Mom, what day is your birthday? Is it tomorrow or Monday? Or it's Monday. I don't know what...
You don't even know your mom's birthday?
I don't. Okay. Maybe you haven't met me, Lil. I don't know how old I am most of the time.
Believe me, we know.
Well, that happens
we know
to
by the
everyone
smell.
above the age of 45.
I'm going to get a tattoo of Molly's. I'm going to get a tattoo with Molly's birthday on it so I remember that, because otherwise, forget it.
That's so sad.
It is.
So sad.
So, Mom, happy birthday. Here's to another 100.
Happy birthday.
So, here's news that my mom would care about. Let's start with that. No.
Well, also, yes.
The Transformers.
Wait,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what we're going to start
Yeah.
with?
I want to start with that.
No.
Okay, what do you want to start with?
I'll start
New
with that.
Bond trailer came
Yeah.
out.
Yes. Spectre.
That's
Oh.
the best news of the weekend.
I was going to go with something lame, but yes.
Because you're lame, we know that. But
Well,
Bond
yeah.
is awesome.
Bond
Yes.
is the best.
Yes, that Spectre preview. And they had the throwback in the preview to the last movie. They're like, they took this from Skyfall. I'm like, they did it from Skyfall. It's awesome. Skyfall
I know,
is
like,
so good.
Yeah.
I'm so intrigued by what they found that Bond doesn't want them to know about. I'm
Yes.
like, what is this?
Okay, is that going to be a
What is
brother,
it?
that picture?
What?
I wonder because it's Christopher Waltz playing
Christoph Waltz. Isn't it Christoph Waltz? It's not Christopher Waltz. There's Christoph Waltz and Christopher Walken. You got one wrong.
I got Christopher
win.
Walken,
It's
yeah.
Christoph. Christopher.
Christopher Waltz.
Christoph.
Yes, 10 points to Rob. Thank you, Jenny.
And
Bam.
then you get taken away 10 points.
Yes, well, yeah. So, yeah, it's Christopher Waltz.
Okay.
And what were you going to say? But I think that's going to be his
Is that
brother.
going to be his brother?
How weird would he's Blowfly, right? Or Blowfish or
Blowfly.
Blofeld. He's that guy, right?
Blowfly.
Is that who he is?
I don't know.
Do you know what? We actually know the daughter of the original Blofeld.
Really?
Telly Savalas, yes.
Wow.
We know Telly Savalas' daughter.
Why isn't she here?
Well, because she doesn't live over here. She lives hell and gone. So, but yeah, we know her. And she was the daughter of the best Bond villain,
until Horatio Del Toro or whatever the last guy was. The guy with the... Yeah, he was awesome with the weird teeth.
It was a Harvey
He was
Bardem.
awesome.
Really, that
Harvey
guy?
or Bottom. Yeah, that guy.
Bardem.
Yeah, see?
Are we supposed to
Harvey
know?
I'm not the only one. Date Boy didn't correct me. He didn't know. Yep, see? What's your name so I can call you out? It's Jordan? All right, you're getting called out, Jordan. So I thought, Jordan, did you think this Spectre, it was awesome.
Yes.
You going to take her on a date to that? He's thinking about it. Yeah, if she wants.
It's in November. We're not making
know what?
plans for them.
If not, you can learn early.
For 8 months from
if
now.
she doesn't
Come
want to go,
on.
you go with a bunch of guys like we do. That's how it works. That's how we roll, right? So are you, Edward, you're a Bond guy, right?
I really like Bond. Unfortunately, I didn't know there was another movie coming out, so I didn't watch the trailer.
How are you a Bond guy if you didn't know that another movie was
There's always a Bond movie in
Yeah,
production.
that's true. I've watched Bond for most of my life. What?
That's what Rob is. Rob is a Gold Bond fan.
Gold Bond. Gold.
You
That was
should
a
have.
good
You would have
one.
been coming. Here's another mic for you.
We
I
have
got
4
two.
microphones. All right, so yeah, the Bond trailer is awesome. Everybody should watch it. I can't wait. Now, when does that come out? Is that
November.
this year? So it is this year.
Oh, it's this year? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
November.
I didn't see Quantum of Solace. Did you see that one?
Yes, I saw
Is
that
one good?
Okay, it is.
Because Casino Royale was amazing, and then I heard Quantum of Solace wasn't good, but then Skyfall was amazing.
Skyfall was.
It was a dip, but there was reasons for the dip. There was the writer's strike and all that kind of stuff going on. So they didn't even get rewrites on the script for Quantum of Solace. They just pushed it out.
Okay, was it Moonraker type bad?
No.
No.
It was typical action movie.
Okay, so it was just
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
generic.
It
whereas
was an action
Skyfall
movie.
Very.
is. How about that beginning? You know what? Skyfall's been on Netflix, and I just watched the first 10 seconds
Really?
when it's out of focus, and he kind of steps into the frame, and you're dun. That is the coolest thing. I'm getting chills just from that. That was the coolest. One time we were flying into London, and on the plane in the headsets, they had the Bond theme playing. So as I'm coming in, it's the
Then it blows
coolest
up.
thing ever. I love it.
I do too. I'm a big fan. I own every Bond movie on DVD.
I have it all on DVD.
I do.
I've got it
Well,
all on
'cause
Blu-ray.
Shows my fandom.
Do you have the?
And the best Bond is who?
Woody
Who's
Allen?
your best Bond?
Do you have the Woody Allen one, the Casino
I
Royale?
do have
with
the
him?
original, the Woody Allen Casino Royale.
All right,
Who?
No.
we could do that.
How
we
long
could do a
would that
rewatch.
be?
That's
How
like
long would that be?
it would be
Not
longer
in
than the
one
Avengers
straight
marathon
night.
that I'm
Yeah,
going to.
yeah, have
so
fun.
okay. Before we go to the next thing, we'll ask a question. Who's
your
the best
favorite Bond?
Bond? Who do you think?
I don't know my names. Give me a second.
Tell me which
we-
movie.
Best
Timothy
movie,
Dalton.
That's true. Yeah.
You might have a point there because
Pretty amazing, but Sean Connery would have been the better Bond. Now, is Daniel Craig?
My
That's
favorite
true.
my,
Goldfinger is a
my
heck
favorite
of a
Bond is
movie.
from Russia with Love.
Goldfinger.
Oh,
From Russia? No.
I think that is the best movie
Octopussy?
out of that series.
No.
And I'm telling you, being dead serious, then after that to me comes Skyfall.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. Skyfall
And,
is just...
and to me right now, I would have said Connery. I think Daniel Craig might have, with Skyfall, with him in that movie, might have passed him up as the best Bond.
It's a hard choice, but you
is.
know what? That's a good argument because Skyfall, his performance in that Bond, well, his Bond in Casino Royale was.
That's it.
Oh, it was great. But
I mean,
you know,
he
I
instantly
still think
leapfrogged the other Bond.
I still think he needed that other one. So
But Skyfall
this
might do
one,
it.
yeah, if this movie is as good as
Skyfall,
or even right in that realm
then he
between
is
Skyfall
Bond.
and Casino Royale,
That'd be
he is
amazing.
Bond. You know, he'll get the same praise that all the Batman fans give Bale for his
Right.
his Batman role. But
right.
I think that
Bond.
yeah, I'm Bond. But I think to me
I have
still
a particular set of skills.
from Russia with
Same guy.
From Russia with Love is the best Bond movie.
From
Like,
Russia with Love's amazing. And they have
movie.
those. They have the sky packs where they fly. Oh my gosh, it's so good. That was actually on recently on one of the channels. It's one of those, as soon as you see even the opening, you're just like, that's it. I'm done. 2 hours, I'm watching this.
Do you know who else? What famous president that movie is their favorite movie?
A famous president from Russia with Love is their favorite movie. Richard Nixon.
No, John F. Kennedy.
Really?
Really?
Eh.
Wow. What's this?
Interesting.
Is something weird going on here? I'm getting nervous.
Who's this guy?
Oh, hey, we have a
this
board. So now instead of just being bored, we have a board.
Sean Connery. Sean Connery.
Hey, audience, you're not the only bored
There it
one.
is. Sean Connery. So let's get this back.
Boo. Boo.
Hey, 2 already tonight.
My favorite actor is Sean Connery.
Sean
Bond,
Connery.
Yeah. He's my favorite.
You know what, though? I think Timothy Dalton gets a bad rap.
I do, too.
Go back and watch those movies. Those are actually really good
Actually,
movies.
the other one that was good was the one that did one movie there, not George Lazenby.
Well, it was George Lazenby. He's the only one that did the one.
Was it Timothy Dalton that I'm thinking
Timothy
of?
Dalton did
Yeah.
two.
He was really good.
Those were the late 80s.
Actually, Lazenby
before
was good,
Pierce.
too. They were all actually good.
I think Pierce Brosnan's movies, to me, are some of the worst.
You know what? They are. They're out of place. But I enjoy them.
Wait.
I like him as Bond. The movies aren't that great.
Yeah, see, you know what? I don't know if I like Pierce's Bond. He was okay, but I would prefer
Welcome to the
Timothy,
James Bond
I would prefer
podcast.
Timothy Dalton.
Yep.
Because
Tonight
when
we're
I see
talking
Timothy
James
Dalton
Bond.
come, I see Timothy Dalton being able to take somebody down hand-to-hand combat style, being able to take anybody down, and still be a bit suave. I see Pierce is super suave, and he needs some gadgets and weapons to take him down. You know, it's like he can't. I don't see him any. You know, he's like Ben Affleck was in Daredevil in the fight scenes, where he's just very stiff. But I think that's what I said.
Wait, are you saying that he's the Ben Affleck of the Bond series?
He might be.
Oh, wow. Way to call him out.
Who? Oh, I love Ben. So I mean, but he was out of place.
All right, can
in
we move
Daredevil.
on? We've talked
Sure,
enough
yeah.
Bond.
All right, so
We can never talk enough Bond.
I've got a lot of terrible stuff. Lots of stuff I want to boo. So
I've got one.
here it is.
I'm stealing yours. Okay, so
This is one
Paramount-
that makes me excited and horrified at the same time.
Paramount is developing sequels and spin-offs to Transformers.
Right, they're going to do some universe building with
Yeah.
Transformers. Here's where it gets
Well,
really bad. I have no problem with that. Here's why it gets bad. Michael Bay is going to be involved in it again.
Wait, really?
It's going to be more of the same.
That's
Whoa. Tell me
well,
how you really
okay.
feel.
Will Donnie Wahlberg come
Is
back?
that how you really feel?
You killed off the doctor, the Transformers doctor. No.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
This is
Holy
PC.
moly.
well,
and both those words mean the same thing.
I mean the exact same thing.
So
I agree with you. I don't like Michael Bay either. I think Michael Bay, just like Team America World Police song, why does Michael Bay get to keep on making movies? I won't go any further in that song. But it's, he hits one. You know why he gets to keep making movies? Because Transformers was the most profitable movie of
Right.
2014.
right.
Yeah.
So that's
Which
why
is
he's going to
sad.
keep going.
That's what. No, well.
And the thing is,
Okay, so
but here's the
That's
thing.
what those people are going for those movies for.
He is not the guy to helmet if they're going to do universe building, because
No.
to do universe building, you need a TV runner that really understands. A guy like a Vince Gilligan. Is he going to ever do a Transformers? No. But you need a guy like that can do this type of character development across multi-films.
Yeah, but
Michael Bay goes, look, shiny object, blow it up, boom. And we've seen that. These Transformers movies,
are awful.
yeah.
they're amazing.
They're not amazing. You like them?
I like him just
The
because
second one with the
So-
two Volkswagens was the worst thing ever.
I'll agree to that. That was bad, but I really liked the new movie.
There were things I
No,
liked
the new
in
one was horrible. I'm
there were
sorry.
things
The
I
new one
liked
was-
in it,
The
but,
new one I liked with it.
but they killed off J.T. Miller or T.J.
Yeah.
Miller or whatever,
T.J.
T.J.
Miller.
Hooker.
What's-
They killed him off quick.
TJ,
But I
The captain is
he
never
was the
dead.
best. He was the best part of that.
No, the last Transformers movie was the worst movie I watched all of 2014.
no, that
Really?
was Frozen.
No, Frozen was great. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a teenage boy.
I was about to say, yeah,
Angry at Frozen.
because you're a 12-year-old boy. Of course, you don't like Frozen.
Yep.
I'm angry
You're like,
at
oh, it's a
Frozen.
Disney cartoon. I'm a man. Let me watch Wreck-It Ralph.
No, well,
No, I don't like that either.
Because Tangled was amazing.
What is?
Tangled.
What?
They're by the same
Tangled.
studio. I don't
I
know
thought
why
you
you
said
can't
Teen
love
Wolf.
both.
No.
I don't know why you can't love both. I love both.
Wait,
Lil's got a lot of love to spread around. What is wrong with you? I like Frozen.
I love Frozen. I've seen Frozen.
So-
I've seen Frozen. I've seen Frozen
Wait a
literally
minute.
50
Wait a minute.
times.
We have a
Wait,
first date
literally?
barometer here.
Literally.
Exactly
First date?
50?
Yes.
You like Frozen?
See?
Jordan? Not into it, but you love it.
Big Hero 6 was terrific as
I
well.
haven't seen it.
Okay, so now you got to watch Frozen, and then at the end of it, no wait. Here's what's going to happen.
I've got the
They're gonna
DVD in
watch
my car. We'll
Frozen.
pop it on here. You can watch.
They're going to watch
Big Hero
Frozen,
6.
and he's going to go, "Wow, this is so much better than I remember." Okay, because they're dating, and then they're going to watch Big Hero 6, and she's going to go, "Oh, I love superheroes," and then 10 years later, it turns into that. Oh,
For your correction.
no, you're going to love Big Hero 6. It's awesome, and you're going to love Frozen when you watch it with her because it's awesome, and you get the big feels.
Rob,
right?
why are you calling these young people out on their date, man? Leave them be.
I can't help it. They sat up front.
Came here,
Note
so
to everybody.
you're welcome.
Everybody everywhere, don't sit up front by me if you're on a date because I'm going to talk to you. You guys
Seriously,
don't mind, do you? That's right. Oh, even better.
Good job.
Keep her.
You can boot him.
I like her. That's awesome. All right, what are we talking about? Oh, speaking of bad Michael Bay. Okay, they gave a name. It's not official, but the working name so far for the new Ninja Turtle movie
Half
Oh,
shell.
Yes.
is Half Shell, but we don't know if that's real or if that's a production name. No. But here's the part that makes me cringe. They announced that the sequel is going to feature cameos by a number of NBA stars.
Yeah.
6 Los Angeles Clippers.
Okay, so
Yes.
as you know, I like to start at 5 stars and work my way down. We are now working our way up from 1 star.
They could just be at a basketball game. Why do you hate
It's
sports
gonna
so
be
much?
I don't hate sports.
No, you do. I remember last weekend's conversation.
We had some conversation. But you know what? I don't. I just know when they take a movie like this and they plug in sports stars, it's just like what's that movie with and she was actually a lead in the first one. Julia Roberts in that one where she played herself and they were doing the crime. Ocean's 12.
Yeah.
As soon as you take the celebrity and you make them a character in it, basketball players aren't actors. They're going to be standing around going, oh, I got shoes on.
But we don't know what they're going to do. They could just be like...
Yeah, I know what they're going to do. They're going to throw a basketball, and it's going to bounce off the shell, and it's going to be this little seat. And they're like, and they're going to high-five, and they're going to get a pizza. And I'm going to go, no, this is terrible.
Well, if you saw the first one, it was terrible anyway.
And then Donatello's going to die.
Stop
Yay.
it.
Anyone got some salt? I want to throw it in that wound.
Stop it. R.I.P. Donatello.
Yeah, so... Yeah, the NBA star thing, though, that just takes it down. You know what? It's not about sports. It's not about sports.
What's it about?
It's just like that Julia Roberts thing. As soon as she was Julia Roberts, and she was there because she's a star being Julia Roberts, it ruined
But she wasn't
it.
a star being Julia Roberts. They were using Julia Roberts playing...
Tell me you don't like this movie.
Which one?
Ocean's 12.
I like Ocean's 12.
No.
I mean, I don't think it's the best. I think it's by far the worst of the Ocean's film, but I can sit there and watch it.
By far. The first
But it's
is
not, but
amazing.
I've seen worse heist movies. Have you seen Tower Heist? That was terrible.
No. Oh, no, that's the Eddie Murphy one, right? Isn't that
I don't
Brett
know.
Ratner did that one?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, well, that's all you had to say.
I don't even remember anymore about it.
Brett Ratner production.
Ben Stiller, thank you. Yeah, it was terrible.
That could be a Michael Bay production of a Brett Ratner film brought to you by, that'd be terrible. Oh,
Brought to you by
I
Michael
couldn't come
Bay.
up with anything.
And
I started
Shia
Peppery Cream. I don't know.
I even got bored with it. What?
Preparation
Shia
H.
LaBeouf. Brought to you by Shia LaBeouf.
Starring Shia LaBeouf and, you know what? I just ate. Now I'm getting kind of queasy.
All right.
So-
the second biggest news of the week,
Oh, okay.
and I'm stealing this because I knew you were going there, but those were my 2 top things, was we get an amazing, amazing, sexy pose of Ryan Reynolds And you know how much I love
Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds in his Deadpool costume in front of a fireplace.
Yes.
And it is the wallpaper
bearskin
on my
rug.
computer right now.
Oh, I bet it
because
is.
I love Ryan Reynolds. And
I bet you wish you had a pen that you could turn upside down and the costume would come slowly off. It's Ryan Reynolds.
I wish I did flip. It's where you click the
you see, you got a little pink when I said it, too.
Ryan Reynolds, amazing. No, and I love the fact that Fox is actually using a real costume.
You know
Yes.
what? I do, too. I've been kind of hard on this movie because I don't know. Something's not sitting right for me with this one. Everyone's all up about it, not sitting right, but that picture is
That's amazing.
exactly what it should be. That's fantastic.
Well, that
It
picture
is.
is what it should be, and that little fake whatever
the trailer thing that released.
that got released.
Yeah, but you know what? I didn't love that.
I loved it
There were
because
elements
that's
of
exactly what I would have
But
expected
I
out of
don't
a
know
Deadpool
if I
movie.
can sit through 2 hours of that.
But that's what you're going to. That's what the comic books
Well,
are.
you're going to sit through 24 hours of Marvel.
Well,
27
yeah.
actually.
heck yeah. It
Should-
depends. Is it showing here? Because I've been saying I'll do it, but
Yeah,
it's not
at
showing it.
AMC.
Is it the one in Lake in the Hills?
Lake in the Hills?
No.
Are you going, Edward?
I mean,
Who's going with
Barrington,
me?
Barrington's 30. Barrington 30.
Who's going with me? Chris, did you cancel your trip yet? Are you going with me?
No, you know what?
I'll see.
I have
I'll see
a
if I can get
perfect
it.
reason for not going to this. You know why? Because when I get to
'Cause
Age of
Ryan Reynolds is in
Ultron,
it.
I would like to enjoy the movie, not sit there smelling 24 hours of
You-
sitting in the theater with everybody
It's-
else and
it's
me. What it
25
does,
hours.
27 and a half.
You know what?
Oh, really? Oh, all right.
At Lake in the Hills, it's got these nice seats. You can
Yeah.
fall asleep. You can wake up. Oh, no, Thor's on. And then you can wake up and watch it.
Oh,
I don't
no,
want to
Thor's
fall
too.
asleep at a public theater. I'm just sorry.
Oh, you've never been to Lake in the Hills?
Oh, I want to say something. We'll put that on our Patreon show. I got something really funny to say about that. Would you like some tea, by the way? I'm just asking.
No.
I pick,
No.
yes.
Oh, no.
Yep. That's what I look for in a theater, someplace I can really fall asleep.
I don't
Without
want to
getting
fall
robbed.
asleep during a movie.
So the Deadpool suit,
Deadpool suit, awesome.
awesome.
It's awesome.
Okay. Anybody a fan of Super Troopers?
Yeah, the first
That?
one's pretty good.
What
You
is
like?
that?
Does anyone
You're
else
too-
like
you're-
Super Troopers?
I'm
Or
You're
too-
too
I'm too
little.
young.
You're too little to see
I'm too little.
Broken Lizard.
you know what?
Super Troopers, Beer Fest.
I thought the movie was funny. It was better than Beer Fest. Beer Fest wasn't that good, but Super Troopers was good. But they had a successful Kickstarter.
Right, they're making
this
a
week,
sequel.
Making a sequel. But here's the crazy part: they needed, what was it, $3 million or $2 million to make it?
I don't remember.
$2 million. They put a 30-day Kickstarter on it for $2 million. They got it in under a day.
Wow.
And their stretch goal they already hit like in under a day. So this movie is
fans,
happening.
yeah.
That is really powerful. And the article I read about it said, but the Kickstarter stays up for another 30 days. What does that mean? Can they really does this mean they've got a budget? Because when they kickstart movies like this, it's not typically to get it made for that. It's so that they can say, look at the support to the studio, and the studio kicks in the rest. But if they get $20 million, the studio's going to be like,
They won't get 20.
they got 30 days. They got
They
30
won't get
days.
$20 million.
And you have a black Amex that I used, so.
I do, but not $20 million.
But it's got,
Yeah, there we go.
it's a Sean John one that you got at the mall, but.
Of course, because I only drink Ciroc.
So what do you think of that? Are you
Sean
excited
John.
for this? I'm actually not excited for it. It's all right, but I think those
I'm not
guys are
excited.
funny.
I'm going to see it.
I just think it's interesting that they did a Kickstarter and pulled that off.
Yeah.
It's a new world. Let's kickstart everything. We have 800 productions we want to do. Everybody kickstart it. Boom.
Well, you can see with the Kickstarter if it's going to be successful or not,
Yes.
and that's a plus because at that point you're like, all right, well, nobody wants to see this,
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
mean,
gonna try something else.
If they got like $400 for it, that's not happening.
Right. I like the idea. I like Kickstarter.
I do too. I like Indiegogo. I like all of it.
Yeah, I think it's
GoFundMe is kind of like the Walmart of those, but that's all right.
Go for
nothing wrong with Walmart.
Edward's doing a GoFundMe right now to try and get off this podcast. I need better digs, man.
I'll give you a buck.
I need
a
it.
buck.
I'm getting-
I'll take that deer.
You know what? He was cheap. He's gone.
It'll take a buck to get off the podcast.
Okay. Heroes. You watch Heroes?
Yes.
You like Heroes?
No.
Hero is coming back to Heroes.
That's the big news.
Am
Hero,
I just ruining everything you want to say?
Hero
No, I
is
have no idea what that
arguably
is.
my favorite character on that show.
He was the best character on that show.
They fumbled him on there, but that was
When they had Future Hero?
yeah. But they should
When he was like a ninja?
But that shouldn't have messed it up because when it happened, you were still like awesome. But it just like they mishandled the
got
character.
too much, yeah.
Yeah, they mishandled the character. But that could be said of the whole series. Like by the end of season 2, things were awry.
Well, right. They had a great thing going into season 1 and how it ended. Save the cheerleader, save the world storyline. You had all these people together. Everybody got a nice enough role. But then season 2 comes around. The writers are like, wait. These guys are really, really popular. We're gonna go in with the season 2 storyline. They go well, and then they start overplaying.
But this goes back to what you said earlier. Believe it or not, I paid attention. Do you know when season 2 was? The writer's strike.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So everything started late, and everything was messed up. The writer's strike screwed up season 2 of Heroes, and they never pulled it back together. I heard I think we watched the 3rd season. That's the one that has Veronica Mars or whatever on it, right? The blonde girl that's from, not Jenny, the blonde girl.
I know who you're talking about.
Okay, the one, Kristen Bell. Yeah. I liked her on there.
That's the second time we brought her up because Frozen.
And I thought that was a pretty good storyline, but that season was a little spotty.
I think I went until they got into the carnival or the carnival.
I never saw that,
and that was just awful.
Yeah. So I okay. Regardless, the fact that they got Hero back now, he says he's a guest star, but it's only. It's a limited run,
right?
So
just like the X-Files.
You know what? We'll get there.
We'll get there.
I'm really happy. I wasn't as down with watching it because it got so bad. I had a little glimmer of hope, like, yeah, I might try it. Now that I know Hero's on, I'm in. I just want to see if they do something cool with him because he was the best.
I agree. I liked him.
And he had that goofy cousin or whatever.
Yeah, he died though, right?
Did he?
I can't
Spoiler.
remember. Did he die?
I just got to that part of the series.
It's been a long
He
time.
died. Oops.
La, 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 don't tell me.
He died early, yeah.
No, he didn't die in the first season.
I think he did
because
die
he was there when he went when Hero went to feudal Japan. That cousin guy was still there. Okay, I must not have been paying attention. Oh, Sylar did it? Now Sylar's not coming back.
No, because he's doing that show on how to slap kids or something.
But that was the other problem.
Wait, what?
Can we kickstart that?
No, we cannot.
What's the slap?
I know a 15-year-old that could use one.
Show idea. What's wrong with TV? A slap, and then you got Ryan Phillippe killing people. I'm like, what is this?
But
it's okay.
That's not new.
he's
I know.
Spock.
Wait.
He's
Yeah,
Spock,
no, I know.
Zachary Quinto.
Yeah, Zachary Quinto,
Quinto
yeah.
or whatever. You know what? That's another character who was mishandled on Heroes. He was fantastic.
Because then they overplayed
overpowered
him.
him.
Yeah, they overplayed him.
They overpowered him, and then it's like, well, okay, this doesn't work. He was fantastic in that first series, though. And the way he died, or when you thought he was dead and then the cockroach came out, you're like, yes, it's awesome.
No,
Everyone's like, what's the cockroach? What are you talking about?
I have
I'm
no
not
idea what
watching
you're
this.
talking about.
He's like,
My mom doesn't let
I
me
wasn't
watch
even
it.
born when Heroes came out.
I have no idea what it is.
Time for the slap.
Oh my god.
Okay. Who has something here?
I have one.
Okay.
So, Max Landis, I don't know if he released it, but he has shared his treatment for what Ghostbusters 3 will be.
Okay.
Which Ghostbusters 3?
Yeah, which one?
The all women cast or the all male cast?
All male cast, I think. Yes, all male cast.
Did you read this article? Because I didn't read it. There was a thing that came out a while ago, though, about a treatment that I think he wrote.
I'm soured on the whole Ghostbusters notion, so...
You are right now, but you won't be, because then Ghostbusters will show up and you'll be like, Gozer, and that'll be it.
It's not going to be Gozer coming back. If they do it, maybe it'll be cool. I want if it's Stay Puffed, but...
Do you see how that switched?
It won't... If it's Vigo, I'll be there, too.
Pop Vinyl puts out the brand new Stay Puffed. You'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm in for this movie on Blu-ray. I'm getting the toys. And we're like, but they already did a Stay Puft. You're like, I don't care. I'm not soured anymore.
Yeah, because you know what? Stay Puft for me is an easy cosplay costume because I just put a hat on my Baymax costume and I'm Stay Puft.
Very good.
Exactly. I just have to keep painting myself white. Get the little scarf.
Every once in a while, he just takes it all off and he's a Michelin Man.
There you go. Perfect. I have 3 cosplay outfits now for C2 Eats here.
Baymax
Each
Really?
day.
and Stay Puft.
My wife's like, why are our sheets white? It's like, not even
On that
showering.
Okay, so his treatment for it is he's going to make it. He says he's not. He's going to make it into a trilogy.
Okay.
He's going to make.
Well,
it,
they're doing universe building on it
Yeah.
already. They've
Yeah.
already said
So
that.
he's going to have it where there's going to be flashbacks.
But is he writing it? Or was this the treatment that he wrote to try to sell it? Because that's what I had heard, was he was trying to sell
Yes,
this
he
a
was
while
trying
ago.
to sell this, yeah.
Yeah, his dad is the one that made the original Ghostbusters, and Max did this. But this was crazy. If you read the description, it sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
It does. It sounds really cool.
Did you ever hear or read the treatment for Jurassic Park 4 that David Mamet wrote?
No.
Okay, you can find it online. David Mamet he wrote a treatment for Jurassic Park 4 that is insane. The dinosaurs get like, they split the dinosaurs with humans and they make them super soldiers, and it's like dinosaurs with guns attack. It's like Expendables with dinosaurs. It's like you're reading this thing and you're like, this is either the greatest thing that will ever be made,
Or the worst.
or they're just killing the whole franchise right here, which is weird.
Did they do that with 3?
No, because but this is what's weird. This treatment was like years after 3 came out. It's like, why would you bother doing this? But then the more I think about it, I'm like, I do want to see dinosaurs with guns.
Everyone wants to see that. It's your childhood.
Doesn't everybody
dream.
want to see
I
dinosaurs
don't,
with guns?
because
Yes.
I don't. 'Cause
Yes.
I didn't really care to see the Planet of the Apes with the guns. I didn't care for that.
Shut your mouth.
I didn't care
the
for that.
second one, Dawn of the Planet of the
And I
Apes.
love the movie. I
What
just didn't
is
care for
wrong
the
with
gun
you?
scenes.
Wait,
I
you
didn't care
love
for
the
that.
movie. You just didn't.
I love the movie. I didn't care for the gun because I thought that they would even be more evolved in their fighting
No,
than
the
to
thing
even
with
need
the
the
guns
guns.
was awesome. And when I saw the
understand stealing the
preview,
guns,
it was
but-
making me think of when they get to the Planet of the Apes and they've got the gorillas with the guns. I was
Yeah.
like, it's like the next step. I was way into that. I love that movie.
I
Haven't
thought it was a
seen
great
that
movie.
You didn't see that movie? Have you seen
Yeah.
any of the Planet of the
I was
Apes?
gonna say,
I've seen the first one.
The first,
wait.
Which first one?
The original one? You damn
No.
dirty apes. That
Which one do you think I'm
No,
talking
it's like
about?
it's
Damn
no,
it!
the
Damn
first
Walter
one with James
Hell!
Franco, because that was the first one because I love James Franco.
Is that the
Right?
one, the James Franco one?
The-
I love that one.
second
No, the
one.
Tim
All right, the
Burton
second
one.
one.
Or is it the one with
he's
Mark
like,
Wahlberg?
Tim Burton. Yeah, he's like
Mark
the first one with
Wahlberg.
Tim Burton. The
Yeah,
with
the Mark Wahlberg one?
Yeah.
I
When he
thought
came
they
back,
was apes.
when he came back, and it was the Abraham Lincoln ape.
What?
Hey, Donnie,
What?
it's Abraham Lincoln ape. We're going to Wahlburgers. That's my bad Donnie Wahlberg impression. Or Mark.
Donnie?
Yeah, it's
You-
one
you-
of them.
You need to
bad.
We're
stop.
going to
You need to
Wahlburgers.
stop.
It's a transformer.
You
See?
need to
No,
stop.
that was a good one.
That was terrible.
It was
That
awesome.
was
I would rather
bad.
listen
Is
to-
that the one?
bad.
Is that one to you?
I've seen. It's the second one apparently. The one just before this, the new one.
Okay, so you saw
That
the
one.
James Franco reboot.
Yes. The reboot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, with Caesar.
Yes.
You
Yes,
need to see the
yes,
Charlton
yes.
Heston one. You damn dirty apes. Damn you to hell. It's an awesome movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Spoiler, it's a
you
Planet of
guys.
Apes.
For you
No.
guys.
Oh,
wow,
no.
look at this kid here. Talking smack.
Okay, a name was released. We talked about this before, and I think it's important that we circle back. Walking Dead spinoff has an official name now.
Oh yes.
Did you see
Fear
this?
The Walking.
I did
Dead.
not.
Now, do you watch Walking Dead?
Of course.
Do you watch Walking Dead?
No. Do you expect me to? No.
Does anyone else here watch Walking Dead? You guys do. Do you guys?
Chris is
You don't
lying.
watch it.
I
Jenny,
read-
you're too young.
I read the comics. I
They're
have
talking.
toys.
Okay. I don't know about that. So
I've never
this-
seen Torchwood, so I don't know.
The spinoff got an official name, which is
Fear
Fear.
the Walking Dead.
now. Here's what I'm asking:
Wait,
Is
so,
it?
so it's called Fear the Walking Dead, or is it called
I think
Fear?
it's called Fear, and it says Fear, and then The Walking Dead under it. Yeah, it doesn't have the colon in the title, but I have a feeling the name of the show is Fear.
No, the name of
And
the
then-
show is Fear the Walking Dead. It's
I don't think that's what it's supposed to be.
It's Fear The Walking Dead. Fear The Walking Dead.
What? You just hit your thing.
boo.
I said I don't know. I can't tell if there's a colon there. You got to make it bigger. Oh, no, it doesn't have one.
I can't make my colon any bigger. Sorry.
Fear the Walking Dead seems a little bizarre.
There you go.
Yeah, I like Fear as a name. That was a series in the books, too. Fear?
Fear?
So
okay.
good. So I'm down with that. I mean, do you guys like that title? Anybody?
Sure.
It's-
Not a resounding yes?
I mean,
Yeah, right.
I'm
down with it.
Well,
I
I
like
mean,
it better just saying fear.
I think
don't
you
it
assumed
needs
what The Walking Dead was.
I think that having
Like
the
the
Walking
title
Dead,
after the first few seasons, like what it was really stood for.
Yeah, I think that they're calling it Fear. I think that The Walking Dead is to brand it. That's all I think. Like if they did another
Okay,
one,
I guess that's why. Yeah.
if they did another one, they would call it Apocalypse: The Walking Dead, and they wouldn't put the colon. I think it's just a branding thing. That's all it is.
There's no
Okay,
colon
yeah, that
there.
makes sense.
There's no. I looked at the logo. There's no colon.
A Lil is a colon spotter.
I am. I can spot a colon from a mile away.
Yeah,
Of course, I should have.
Ew.
you're like a sphincter sniper. I can spot it a mile away.
That's a new. That's a new movie coming out. The Spectre Sniper.
Let's get a Kickstarter going for that.
that's
Brought
your
to you
new
by Southgate Media Group, the Sphincter Spotter, the Sphincter Sniper.
I'll give you all the credit for that
we'll
one.
get
Sure.
Donnie Wahlberg, and we'll get Shia LaBeouf.
Oh man,
Yes.
Jaden Smith will be cheap by then.
he would. He would.
No, he won't be. He's going to be one of those guys that like is always going to be a fortune to get, and he's just terrible. But it's all because he's Will Smith's son. That's the worst. That's the worst. Eventually, no one will hire him, which will be good.
The one's.
What? There's a trailer for it this
is
Sunday?
this Sunday? Is
Big
Walking Dead
news.
the
Trailer
is this the
this
finale?
Sunday.
Trailer.
So, okay. As long as we're talking TV, does
I don't
anybody
know what
here-
this interweb means.
Does anybody here watch Fargo?
No.
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 No. Fargo, the TV show, is amazing. I mean, it is really an amazing TV show. Might actually be the best show that was on last year. And there's a lot of good TV. It's a golden age of TV.
I don't know about that.
Did you watch it?
No, but I don't know,
You know
about
what?
that.
I'm telling you, Billy Bob Thornton and Hobbit were in it. And oh my gosh, not Fat Hobbit,
Billy
the other one.
Bob Thornton
Not-
and Hobbit.
Well, what's
Not
his
the
name?
Fat Hobbit.
What's his
No,
name?
no, it was Bilbo.
Mackenzie
Bilbo
Aston.
Baggins.
No,
Martin
Freeman.
Freeman. Thank you.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. It was
Morgan Freeman as a hobbit.
Andy Dufresne was crawling through a tube. We're going to Fargo with Andy Dufresne. I can't pull that. I can't pull the thing off, but I'm getting close.
No, you're
I'm
not.
getting closer than Alil is.
You
He's just
know.
sitting over there looking at his phone.
Well, I'm trying to find out the next news thing.
No, you know what he's doing? Sphincter spotting again.
No.
I am.
uh-oh.
Ooh, look at that one.
So anyway,
Stop looking at
Spotted
me.
another one.
Fargo 2, the second season, there have been a lot of cast announcements, really good people involved other than Mary Jane from the Spider-Man movies. I'm not a fan. What's her name?
Kirsten Dunst?
Yeah, Olympia Dukakis, Kristen Dunst. Not a fan.
Olympia Dukakis.
I couldn't think of a name. That's the only name that came to my mind. She's always my first
Olympia
go-to.
Dukakis. was the
Anyway, I'm not a big fan of hers.
Is this
but
1986? Where are we?
Yes,
Have we,
yes,
like,
it
do
is.
you know
We
every
time
time
warped?
you every time you have
We
an
are in the blue
experience,
box. We might be Sardis.
it creates another neurological path. Mine are screwed up. So I'm just telling you right now. I sat too close to the microwave when I was a kid. Blame my mom. It's her 100th birthday tonight. Congratulations, Mom.
Yay.
You did it.
Well, it's actually on Monday.
You did it.
That
You're
is
welcome.
terrible.
You're good.
Here's-
Anyway,
35.
can I tell
Here's
you?
the thing.
Wait, can I tell you?
You look better than your son, so that's
well,
always
that's
the best
true.
thing.
I look like I was hit with a box of rocks. Can I just tell you? Can I just tell you?
Four rocks.
Can I just tell you why you're going to be excited for Fargo 2? Today it was announced Bruce Campbell is going to be on Fargo 2.
As a permanent person?
I
He's
don't care if
filming
he's
The
on
Evil
for 5
Dead.
minutes. I don't care if he's in for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, but these are these mini-series things. It's 12 episodes. This is
I'll
the
watch
smartest
it.
thing
I
ever.
will watch it for
We can
Bruce
have
Campbell.
Bruce Campbell on 5 shows this year because there are only 12 episodes.
And I will watch all of Bruce Campbell. I watched Jack of All Trades and still loved it.
What, Bristow County Jr.?
Briscoe County Jr. is
I
great.
said Bristow, but
Briscoe.
Briscoe. Yeah, and
That's
Evil
why I watch
Dead.
all Bird Notice. Because
Evil
of Bruce.
Dead, Lucy Lawless is going to be on.
Yes.
And she's going to be back on Agents of
Lawless.
S.H.I.E.L.D. And she's actually in something else I read today that I was like,
What?
oh, I didn't know she's... Did you get it on here?
No.
You look it up.
What?
So, Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell
Fargo
played
too.
What?
Ronald Reagan in Fargo too. That
Ronald
might
Reagan
be great.
is, he's dead.
Ronald, wait, what?
No, he won't. He's playing Ronald Reagan in it? Oh,
Reagan's.
oh, I was so
Reagan's.
excited. Is that like when Michael Bolton?
Yeah,
Is
from
Michael Bolton in it?
from Office Space.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you want me to look up?
I don't know. What were you, Lucy Lawless?
Lucy Lawless.
You should have Lucy Lawless as
Forget
a
Lucy
tab at all
Lawless.
times.
All right, let's move on. Wolverine.
X-Files. Oh, Wolverine.
Oh, okay. X-Files. We'll go X-Files.
Wolverine,
wait, what?
Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman posted today a picture with one claw up, saying basically that
No. 3 claws up.
Well, with one hand claw with the 3
Yeah,
blades.
1 claw would be. Take
Okay.
that a
All
little.
right, I'm sorry.
That's what he'd do if
3
he saw
claws with one hand.
you. Yes.
That basically
Okay.
this will be the last time he plays Logan, the Wolverine, and the supposed storyline for this last Wolverine will delve into some of the Old Man Logan storyline from the comics.
Oh,
Which, okay. First of all, wasn't it like 3 weeks ago that he said, I'm going to play Wolverine till I'm dead? So is he in his own death pool and he's going to win a bunch because he's going to die after this one? He said he was going to do this.
All about the money.
And-
Robert Downey Jr. said the same thing. I'm done.
And,
here you go.
And guess
and-
what? Oh, I'm now in Civil War.
Salem. That's the other Lucy Lawless
Salem.
news. She's on Salem this season. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
watch
I
Salem.
don't know what that is.
It's a
Guess
show
what
that was on
witch show?
WGN. It was a
About
witch show.
witches?
Yeah. I'll watch it. I watch everything. Eventually.
You got
Eventually.
yeah. I don't got the time for that.
It's got Xena Warrior Princess in it. She's awesome.
wait, what?
Salem.
Yeah, was that good? Did you watch Salem? Is
Rob-
that a CW show? Is it like all
Rob
feels
likes
and like?
Twilight and
Hold on a second. Is it? It's
Teen
not
Wolf.
Twilight-ish. But Alil, before you throw those barbs, you're the one who happens to like the Dawson
Wait, what?
I just like him from Varsity Blues.
and the Dawson.
Can I like Varsity Blues?
No, you may not.
I may.
Weren't we talking about Napoleon Dynamite earlier?
No.
So. Okay, what were we saying? Okay.
Okay, you're going X
Wolverine.
Files. Wolverine. So he's going to play Wolverine. Looks like one last time he claims.
I love
My
old
guess
man
it's going to be
Logan.
a pitch for Fox because I don't know. I think he doesn't want to do cameos.
Right.
I think because of the talk that he would only cameo in Apocalypse, I think that's why he's throwing it out there.
Right.
Because he ain't getting paid for a cameo as he would be
For
a
a
feature
for a
player.
movie. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Right. Unless he's Marlon Brando and he gets his,
$7 million
$7
to
million
be
for his
Jor-El.
band. Yeah. So, you know what?
No.
What was that?
No.
No.
They will
No,
just
it's not going to be
recast.
that story. But they may do the Old Man Logan storyline, which would be awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
they,
Yes,
they,
it
they
will.
won't kill off Wolverine. They'll just recast. They've already planned that. Similar to what Iron Man, when Downey's out, they're just going to recast it and pretend like nothing happened.
Right. Right.
They're going to bond him. That's what everybody's using now. The bond treatment because Craig jumped in and they're like, oh, we're
it
great.
works. It's the
And
gold
it
bond.
even worked. It even worked with Batman. I mean, Kilmer. And I mean, not that it worked. That it was good.
Oh,
but
yeah,
they
the
just threw
Kilmer
people-
one was awesome.
They just
That was
threw
right on
people
the
in,
money.
and nobody really blinked an eye. It wasn't like a reboot.
Right. Right. Yeah, you're right. Kilmer was the best Batman.
He was the best Batman.
No, he truly wasn't.
Best
Okay.
Batman.
I have one.
X-Files.
Oh, okay.
5 episodes.
6, I thought. No, it's a 6.
6 episodes.
6 episodes, limited series. But you know what? I also read that they already greenlit the second season of it. So they're just going to do these mini-series. I'm okay with that. Did you watch The Killing, the 4th season of The Killing?
No.
No.
It was 6 episodes. It was perfect. It was like a 6-hour movie. It was great. That's all they have to do with X-Files. Give us 6 episodes a year. Make it really quality. Don't do any of the filler crap that ruined the show at the end. And you know what? I will be in every year until they do the Old Man Mulder storyline.
They're
and
still
then
gonna
they
do
the
filler.
death of Mulder, and then they recast it with John Lee.
They're still gonna do filler. They did filler with 8 episodes of Agent Carter.
That's true. But you know what? I'm down with this. Are you an X-Files fan?
Yeah, of course.
Are you an X-Files fan?
I haven't seen
He's
it.
I've
never
never
seen
seen
it.
it. You know what? X-Files.
Yep.
Right. So it's on Netflix.
Would you like to borrow my DVDs? I have all 9 seasons.
I have all 9 seasons and the action figures.
What don't you
Actually, you know
have?
what? I'm making fun of
There's
you.
a lot of
I have
things I
all
don't.
9 seasons and the action figures.
Wait.
I don't have the action figures.
Oh, no, we didn't buy 8 and 9.
No.
Yeah, we have the laser discs. Yes. We don't have 8 and 9 because those were horrible. And it had the
Well,
episode
that
where the
means
lone
you
gunman
don't have
died,
all 9
which
seasons, as you
is
just
not
said.
happening. Aliens.
Now we're going into real.
Did this just
real
turn into a
life-
different show? Are you asking if the government is hiding aliens and there's a shadow
Oh,
government?
man.
I'm going to tell you the truth, John, but we'll all
The
be
truth is
subject
out there.
after I do. Yes. Now, here come the men in black. We're all dead.
because Rob is there. He's
That's
been
right.
in Area 51 and has been probed.
Is it true? Yes.
What?
So there you go. I believe it. I believe it. I believe a lot of crap. What do you believe? This turned into a different show. What do you believe, Edward?
I don't know.
Do you
I don't-
believe
I don't know
aliens exist?
X-Files.
Well,
No.
of course they do. Wait a
Of course
minute.
they don't.
Wait, no, they have to because it's already been proven there are planets with atmospheres that would support life. Does it mean that there are aliens coming down in UFOs and with laser guns? No! It means there is alien life. There is bacteria on another planet makes it an alien life form to us.
Oh, okay.
Done. That's true.
But there's no.
Either that
alien,
or we're just
as
floating in
they can
a
talk, they
universe of rocks that have nothing on them. That's not true.
I don't know. I'm not smart
Well,
enough to know that.
I know.
It could be.
I know.
Do I think the government hides stuff? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
We
the
lost some
government
Paul
hide
McCartney
stuff?
tickets one time, and I swear the government did that. So
I was somewhere and I saw a drone fly in. So I was like, well, they're
No, that was Amazon.
that was Amazon delivering. Amazon was trying to deliver me my DVDs while I was at a concert.
that was actually me just droning on. Ba-doom. So anyway,
So wait, I want to go back.
aliens are real.
I want
Mulder's
to go
coming
back to your probing. So
What?
so you were awake the entire time.
Yes.
I don't think
I asked for
anyone.
seconds.
You would.
Yep, that's right. That's why I can't sit on stools today. So anyway, Sony got the rights to the Robotech movies.
What is that?
You
know what
don't
it
know Robotech?
No.
It's another Transformers property is
Yeah,
what it is.
okay.
it's kind of like that, but they're
But
in mech suits.
But the thing that's
people in
crazy,
mech suits.
which is
Awesome.
awesome,
Have you seen
Pacific
The
Rim.
Matrix?
Pacific
Last
Rim.
one.
The first one.
What? Well, the last one they were like in those kind of mech suits.
No, yeah, but he saw the first one. He didn't see the later
Yeah.
ones.
First one.
Pacific Rim, they're in the big mech suits.
Pacific
That's more
Rim.
like
Yeah,
it.
they're like Jaegers.
Oh,
and-
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Robotech and animation.
But the
yeah.
preview or the poster that they put out in the announcement looked like Transformers 4. It looked. I thought that's what the picture was. I was
Yeah.
like, why are they putting it? And then I looked close. I was like, oh, those are mech suits. Oh, it's Robotech. And then I read it. Am I down with it? Sure. I think you guys know me well enough by this point. I'm gonna see it. It's starting at 5 stars because it's guys in robot suits fighting each other, which is awesome. But it might not be good. I'm just going to say that now. And aliens exist. Okay.
Yes.
What do you got?
Aliens
Anything else?
exist.
So I have one. So there's a rumor that CBS and Bryan Singer are going to
Bryan Singer?
Yes, Bryan Singer.
are once again working on a new Star Trek TV series.
Bryan Singer?
Star Trek Federation. Now,
Star Trek Federation.
okay, before you go too deep into this, I also read today on another site, I think it was on IO9, that this is bunk.
Oh, okay.
It was a completely false rumor.
All right, so
But-
let's move on.
But hold on. When these things happen, it usually, to me, it's a temp check. If they get enough retweets, enough talking about it, I don't care if it's real or not. Somebody's thinking about doing a Star Trek series, and I'll tell you what, this
So,
never hits the
yeah.
news, but I think it was 2 years ago. There were 2 pilot scripts for 2 different Star Trek series out there that they were considering. This always gets washed under the table, but they were both out there. One of them was like Star Trek CSI. It wasn't CSI. But
That would be
it was,
cool.
There
it
were
was. It was
black
like they
lights
were-
on the Enterprise.
just like in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh my God, Spock!
It's kind of Spocky in here. So
How did you get it up there?
yeah, right. Preemptive boo on that one. There was one that was like CSI, and the other one, which sounds awful, was like Star Trek ER. Which I'm just like,
Wait,
oh,
what?
I don't want to see. First of all, I don't like medical dramas, but in the Star Trek universe, what is that? Brrr, they run the thing over their body. Okay, well, you're better. That was drama. Drama, not born here.
That's where you get to see probing. It all goes back to probing.
So I'm not down with it, but they said this rumor is false. I have a feeling that there's some inkling to it. Does anyone up here care?
Nope.
Anyone out
I
there
mean,
really care?
I would.
I
Think
love Star Trek. I love something cool, but this doesn't. Although it's Bryan Singer, who's awesome, but it's CBS, which takes
Right.
away from it.
You need to take that back. Bryan Singer is not awesome.
Why not?
Have you seen Jack the Giant Slayer?
I liked that one. It's all right.
Terrible.
It was all right. They are doing another movie. We've got news about it, John.
Oh, we do. Okay.
Simon Pegg is
Move
involved-
on. Stop talking about your boring stuff.
Simon Pegg is involved in writing it. And Simon Pegg, yeah. I know you do. He's British. I bet you know that. Is his accent real or is it fake? It's fake. I knew it. He does he throw shrimp
Wait, are
on
you
the
from
Barbie or do I have
Canada?
that completely wrong?
What?
He has said that in his rewrite for Star Trek 3, the focus, this came out this week, so it is in the news here. He says, we're going back to the original idea, because the last two movies were about action and about interpersonal, and he said the third movie is going to be
Boring politics.
pushing out, no, not politics.
Boring politics.
No, he wants to have
Yes.
those same elements, because think about his movies. All the stuff he's done has those action elements and all that stuff, but he wants them to explore. His point was in Wrath of Khan, you had the beginning where they were on this weird planet, you had these weird creatures, and it was like, what is this culture? This is cool. And that was 5 minutes of the movie, and then the rest of the time was at the Federation. So he wants them to explore and find something different. I think that's cool. And it's Simon Pegg. And his accent's real.
And Idris Elba might be the villain.
Who
So-
is?
Idris Elba.
Yeah, I have.
Shut
that.
up, really?
No,
Yeah.
Idris Elba.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, now you
Oh,
do.
I like Idris Elba.
the villain.
Yeah, Idris Elba is the villain. That's cool. Anyone know who Idris Elba is out there? Look at that.
Not Star-Lord.
Yeah, he's Heimdall in the
He
Thor
wanted
movies.
to, yeah.
He's in a fantastic show called Luther.
Oh, they're
It
going to
is.
say a fantastic movie called Ghost Rider 2.
He's in a
Yes,
fantastic movie.
that was amazing.
Yes.
I was
No,
stand by
he's
that.
he's on the show Luther, which is on Netflix. It's a BBC show. Amazing. And, they were going to bring that to America with him, and he wants nothing to do with it, which is honorable.
Okay.
Wait, why?
So- because they were going to turn it into Luther, She Wrote, and that's not what that show should be.
I've never seen it, so I go.
No,
I haven't
it's like
seen
The
it either.
Wire with Idris Elba. Am I right, Chris? See? It's really good.
Okay. I trust Chris's opinion.
You trust
You
Chris?
wait.
Rob's so-so. So-so. Because he said Bryan Singer is amazing.
Okay, what did Bryan Singer do? He did the X-Men movies,
Superman
right?
Returns.
I like that one. I didn't love it. I've told you what I think
Wait,
about
Is
it.
that the newest one?
No.
No, that was
okay.
the last one with Brendan Routh.
There were things
I think I
I
said that.
liked in it. I like what he did with X-Men originally. X-Men 2 is amazing.
It is.
X-Men 2 is a great movie.
Then
and I
X-Men
did like
3.
the last one.
And 3 was
But
awful, but that wasn't him. That was the Rat.
Yeah, that was Ratner.
Ratner. Ugh. Ugh.
I'm just saying, he's a after Usual Suspects
Oh,
and
it's an amazing
the
movie.
first few X-Men movies really hasn't done anything really special. And I think the X-Men movies for him doing the first one, I don't want to say it was easy, but there was really nothing at stake for him at that
No,
point.
but he did a great job with it. And the second one was fantastic.
The second one was great, but they also got in great writers for that because he does not know this universe.
I didn't say he's like my number one guy. What I'm saying is
Well, by saying amazing,
I think it could be amazing him doing a Star Trek thing because he does understand ensemble work, which he did with Star Trek or with X-Men.
X-Men.
Jack the Giant Slayer was not ensemble work. That was a one-off. He was trying to make a kids movie. It was mishandled.
Very
I
much.
liked it okay.
That was a good movie.
I did. See?
It
It's
was
all right.
good. I don't know
like
how
everything.
that's a kids movie, but
You do? Not Ryan Reynolds.
I like Ryan Reynolds. I just don't have some kind of weird, unholy affection
Man
for him
crush.
like you do.
weird and holy man crush.
I'm not moving in with him because I spotted him from miles away.
If he would let me move in, I'm there. What are you talking about? I'm like, he lives in Hollywood in a mansion.
He colon
of course.
sniped him.
Right. Hey, Ryan Reynolds, in brightest day, in darkest night.
Dude,
Noah
I would tell
shall
him Green
escape
Lantern
my
is the greatest superhero movie ever made if I could live
was
with
that?
Noah Lil shall
Rent
escape my
free,
sight.
chill at my
Oh,
school.
you missed. You talked over his joke. Noah Lil shall escape my sight.
All right.
He's down with it.
So I
Ryan Reynolds.
So Downton Abbey, it's seasons.
How did we get to Downton Abbey on this show?
Downton Abbey. Never seen it.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Well,
I've never.
well, he
I don't watch
lies.
anything on the BBC.
so Downton Abbey has ended its season, but it may be making a movie.
Okay.
The first time I heard about that show was on Iron Man 3. I'm not joking. That's true.
Wow.
So.
Well, they haven't announced the
it's,
movie.
It's
They've just
just
said it
a
could happen.
rumor. It said it could happen.
The aliens
may
are
not.
keeping it from us.
No,
At
it's at
least.
least 3 years away. They have to film it. They have to do everything.
We'll have 17 Marvel movies by the time that comes out.
The entire
Star Wars, you know how it happened in a galaxy long, long ago? The movies will have caught up to current day by the time this movie comes out, which is only 3 years from now.
in the Downton Abbey movie, they're using lightsabers.
What if they do a crossover, Downton Abbey and Star Wars?
I'll
It
see
could
that.
happen. Yeah, Lil's like, I'll see that.
Now you'll see that. Wait, what?
Maggie Smith? Oh, she's awesome.
McGonagall.
Oh, I have something.
Yeah, she could do just about anything. She's awesome.
I have something that you might like.
Except I heard she's going to star in a remake of Showgirls, and that's one I don't want
What?
to see.
What is that?
Yeah, I'll see it.
I'll see it. She and Jessica Tandy are the leads. Jessica Tandy's dead, but, you know, like beef jerky. Gross. Betty
So-
White.
I'm there.
So I have one. Jeremy London and Ethan Suplee are going to join Mallrats too.
You know what?
Well, not
I'll
only
tell you
them,
what,
he's got almost the
Jason
entire
Lee
cast back.
is back.
Jason
And
Lee,
then-
Shannon
Did you
Doherty,
see what
everybody's
Jason Lee
back.
tweeted out for it? It's a picture
remember.
of Jason Lee holding a chocolate pretzel going like
Oh
that.
yeah. Well,
Fantastic. I'm in.
Kevin Smith had actually Michael Rooker.
Yeah, Shannon Doherty's on it.
All of them holding chocolate pretzels.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you know what?
Michael Rooker always talks about that.
we
He
should do
always
that.
asks for chocolate pretzels.
We should hold up chocolate pretzels and
I'll
show
still
our
see it.
support.
I'll see it.
Oh, of
Mallrats
course.
is. I own that
course.
movie poster signed by. I think he might be one of the only ones that they haven't got yet.
Who?
Ben.
He'll make a cameo. I would bet money. Well, I don't know. It's kind of uncomfortable in there.
Well, he's big now.
Like
I
the
mean,
back
he's
of a
big time.
Volkswagen.
He wasn't big time back then.
They need to get him and Matt Damon in it.
Shannon Doherty is not big time ever.
And
There you
Jeremy
go.
London. Jeremy London was cleaning up after the Hulk was done cleaning up at Comic-Con. That's how low down he was. So they got him cheap. He's actually He's actually the one that opens for us. That tells you how cheap he is.
Okay, so I have one that you might like.
What?
Terminator. They're going to have filming right after the Genesis. They're going to have a sequel.
Well, no. If they haven't announced that officially. Did you hear
trilogy.
this? So
I did not,
Terminator
'cause
Genesis is successful.
It won't
They're going to
be.
do 2 and 3 for
won't be.
Genesis
Correct.
back to back. Kind of like they do with Avatar. So boom, 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 3 Terminator movies. They're going to
Wait,
do
Avatar?
it.
The only Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
movie I'm actually excited to see is Maggie.
Maggie looks amazing. Yes,
You
that
haven't seen it?
preview
It's a
dropped.
zombie Schwarzenegger
seen
movie.
that.
Yes, I'm
That's what
down
they need
with
to do.
that.
They need to throw the Expendables in a zombie movie. Wouldn't that be? Well, that's true. I mean, zombies won't eat them because they're like, there's no blood or anything going on. It's all steroids.
Yeah, I'm down with that. All right, I got one more, and then I'm out. Jason Segel and Drew Pearce are doing a Lego sequel. I guess Jason Segel's going to direct it, and they're going to write it together. I love what he did with the Muppets.
Yeah, he did a great job with it.
I thought the Muppets was great. I thought the first one, the second one that he wasn't involved in, wasn't as good.
No, but my kids still loved it. So.
But that first one was fantastic. Well, he's doing one. It's called Billion Brick Race, which that's all we know.
Yeah.
2016, Ninjago comes out. 2017,
Wait, Ninjago?
Lego Batman. There's supposed to be a Lego movie sequel in there somewhere, and then Billion Brick Race. I don't know. The Ninjago movie, no interest.
Have you seen the TV show?
Nope.
It's Ninja Legos.
Yeah,
that's
it's Ninja
a kid
Legos.
show. It's bad.
You know what? That started at 1 star, and it can do nothing to work its way up.
No, it started at 0 stars and
But
just sits
Lego
there.
Batman the movie,
Oh, that'd be amazing.
that's 5 stars.
And then you
A little like, maybe it was Lego Spider-Man.
Oh, I'd be there opening night.
See? Right. No, Lego
but,
Batman,
no, but he'll still be there opening for Batman.
as long as they have that soundtrack, my parents died, anger, darkness everywhere. That's awesomeness.
Dun dun dun.
See, I
That's
think
awesome.
I think with the Lego movies, I'm afraid that they're going
Well, there's
to
only one
overshoot.
Lego movie so far.
I'm saying with them ones that they're planning on coming out, I think they're going to kind of
Yeah, it's-
oversaturate because they have a lot of cartoons. I do like the half hour, like they did a bunch of Star Wars ones, Lego Star Wars series.
Yeah, they're
with the
good.
Yoda Chronicles. Those were good. You know,
But
they would kind of
as
make fun of their
movies-
universe.
As
But
movies, I don't know. The
how
Lego
much more
movie
can you
was
do?
great.
Yeah.
But these, I'm a little nervous. I think Lego Batman is an interesting idea. I think you could have fun there, especially if Will Arnett is playing Batman. I like the idea of Jason Segel getting involved, though. I think he's interesting. So
Yeah.
I'm in it. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. Yep.
Awesome. Well, we talked
Yep,
this
yep,
one
yep.
out. Thank you for
Well-
listening, everybody. What? You got more?
The glimpse
no,
at-
we do have
okay,
one.
So we have one.
No, we have one more after that. Say yours fast.
Oh, okay. So they had a glimpse at the Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Thing.
The
Yes.
first big shot of the thing. He looks like he's just a pile of rocks.
Well, he is.
He is, but
I don't want to say what he looks like.
oh,
I think he looks
It's a
all
pile
right.
of something.
He looks all right. You know what? Yeah, it's not so good. It looks like almost the Roger Corman thing. Almost.
He looks the ugliest out of the.
But that picture is awful.
It is.
Everything in that picture
It
is
is.
awful.
It's bad.
So I don't know. This, as much as I was starting to get on their side, this poster is so bad that I'm getting a little nervous again.
It went down to 4 stars.
It's at about 3 right now.
I think it's more 2, 1.
I'm going. No, I'm at 3. Because go watch that preview again, and you go like, okay,
I did.
okay. But that poster
I
definitely
saw it in the
hurt
theater, even on the big screen, and
It hurt it.
So
Okay, so
what
the
was
last
that?
one, Steven Spielberg has announced that he is going to make Ready Player One. Do you know this book?
No.
That's a video game, right?
Yeah, it's a video game
book.
movie.
Yeah.
Everyone I know that's read this book, it's like on their top 10 books of all time. They're like, it's this amazing action book. And the fact that Spielberg is making it, people are like, this is going to be the movie. I'm excited about it, but you know what? He was also supposed to make Robopocalypse, and that has
What?
kind of gone into the ozone. So
It does. It
Will it
happens.
happen?
It happens a lot with Spielberg.
will there be a Schindler's List 2 before we see this? Electric Boogaloo?
Terrible.
I mean, it couldn't happen because they don't have the rights.
The
for it.
Wrath of Schindler. The Wrath of Hitler.
Boo.
Schindler's List 2, The Wrath of Hitler.
Boo.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay.
He'll be sitting there with his list going, Hitler! I'm down with that.
And you'd be the only one.
Yes. The only one.
I
who's
bet my dad
excited.
would go.
The only one that's excited.
No, I don't think he agrees. Bad
Nope,
idea.
he doesn't. John
Bad
will
joke.
go. There's English guys in it, John. You'll go. And there's Hitler. And it's got Hitler in it, too. See? There you go. Actors that can act are all English.
I don't know if we're
Simon
talking
Pegg,
about the Hitler
for
or
example. Nick
the
Frost,
Englishman.
for example. Very funny guy. Rick Mayall.
I think we're done.
We think is funny. Your wife does not. Rick Mayall. Yeah, he was in the show Bottom, which is Ruth's favorite show. No, it's not. All right, is that it? Are we done?
That is
Yes,
it.
that's it.
All right, thank you for listening, everybody. This was This Week in Geek. We will be back next week.
We will. All right.
Sure.
Sure. Why not?
Easter?
Oh yeah. It's Easter. Easter weekend.